What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. I'm about to drop you an all signs daily general. This goes out to all 12 signs, sun, moon, and rising. If you would like to book a personal reading, all that jazz can be found in the description box below. So let's see what we got. Universe, give me something. I don't know about love. See what we got in the love sector. Empress energy. So if you're expecting, congratulations. I'm also picking up that you are very balanced currently in the search for love. I like to consider the Empress as a balanced card. She's fertile. She knows what she wants. She's gone through the phases. She's very fertile. So even if you aren't expecting or planning on expecting, look at this fertile energy as manifesting the love current into your life. You've gone through those lessons, you kind of had your heart broke. And you're not sitting in a standoffish position, nor are you standing in a position where you won't give people a chance. Your body language is open to receiving those. It's very subtle. Of course, you know how the body language goes. You're in that receiving energy right now, which is a good thing. I sense also for the gentlemen that resonate with this, you're going out there with a new, I don't want to say vulnerability, but you're going out there bearing a bit more than you normally did before. You're approaching the situation with temperance. Now, don't get me wrong, it does take a little bit of vulnerability to put yourself out there, but you're not full-blown, vulnerability. You are making yourself a little bit more transparent because I'm sensing that the gentlemen are looking for something long-term. And you have to have transparency in relationships that build. Just understand that when you first meet that person, that won't be love at first sight. That is more on the lines of attraction. And to ride the attraction out. You know you love the person when you wake up and no matter what they've done, you still deem them to be the most meaningful and beautiful person in your life. So you're approaching this love energy in a very fertile form, but also with the temperance energy. You're putting yourself out there, but not to everybody. You're not sharing the depth of your emotions with everybody. You're not going to break down the whole, this is my experience story with everybody. Because in the past, you've had your heart broken. You've put your experience stories. What I mean by that is what you've gone through in life, what you're looking for, so forth and so on. Your experience as a person in the realm of love. You've had the Five of Pentacles before. You've put a lot into somebody or dates in the past and haven't really gained anything or gotten anything from it. You got the out in the cold feeling, the bleh feeling, so forth and so on. But I am picking up that you're not so much in that energy anymore. This is just popping up to show you what you used to be in. Now, if you close yourself off completely, you might run back into that energy because when you're meeting someone new, or when you're going to date, you have to have a certain sense of vulnerability. And quite a few of you have been working hard on the earth plane to bring in that vulnerability on the emotional and the physical levels. You've been doing your shadow work. You've been, hey, gentlemen, you've been at the gym. Ladies, you've been at the gym. You've been stacking your bread. You've been putting your house in order. You've been building a table. And you're ready to offer something to somebody in the form of 10 of cups, which is a happy completion, so forth and so on, emotional fulfillment. And I sense that a few of you are going to gain that emotional fulfillment just as soon as you finish perfecting yourself. Well, perfecting yourself might not be a good word to use. Becoming adept within self. There we go. Because you've jumped out there before, you've put yourself out there only to have your cups knocked over. But one thing about you is that you knew the universe had your back. It might have sucked, but you did realize that the universe got me. This might not have turned out well. I think I might have interpreted something wrong, so forth and so on. Let me go fill my cups back up and try again. So you got that try again energy within you. You don't just give up after one hit. Don't worry too much about your ships. They are coming in. 3 of Wands in reverse. They are coming in, but try to have a little faith in them. You've done the working. You've done the work for it. You've planted your seeds. So now all you have to do is just, let it flow, and it will come to you. Try not to think too much about it, because that can actually weaken your working. It can kind of make your ship waters a bit rough. So your ships are coming in. The energy of love is coming in. So try not to lose passion. Try not to think that all you worked so hard for isn't going to come in, because it is. Just stay patient, and when you bump your head, understand that you know what the 5 of Pentacles energy feels like. You know what being left out in the cold feels like. So don't consider this so much a left out in the cold, but more on the lines of just continue to tweak yourself, so forth and so on, and remain in the faith, and your ship shall come in. They're coming, though, so don't think they're not, because when you think they're not coming, it kind of puts a hindrance on them. A little introspection time while you wait will be good for you. Take a little bit of time to go within, work on the emotions, work on the future plans, see what certain energies pop up within self, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel growth, what makes you feel stagnation, and start to really prune yourself. Work on self within, and understand that it's going to take, it's not a, pruning yourself and working on yourself isn't something that just happens overnight. It starts off as a seed and it grows into a young energy, so forth and so on. But I do sense that a few of you might be on a wall about going forth and pruning self, and also a few might be on a wall about potentially going forth to an earth sign woman. Heard fire sign also, but the one that the gentleman is going towards, or the energy isn't going towards a fire sign, but an earthly sign energy. So he's more of a fire sign. And I did hear gentleman for that part. So but understand that there is victory. There is victory in the search for love, in the search for connection, so forth and so on. If you're the fire sign individual listening right now, I'm not going to say it looks bleak, but it might not turn out the way that you want it to turn out. But as long as it turns out the way it turns out for a reason. But just know you're guided spiritually, and the universe opens up certain pockets, certain times where you can go forth and talk to that individual. But I do sense that you're going to be loving that individual for quite some time. And I'm not picking up it being some love that just ended, or a relationship that just ended. The love has not ended. And I heard she loves you too. So maybe you two shall reunite, maybe you two won't. But I heard in time. You got some things you have to move on from, and it's just not the right time. It is a good time to put together passionate new ideas and to get out there and understand that, you're technically not in a relationship with that person. So even though you love that individual, getting out there and meeting someone new might be the best for you. And what I'm hearing is that individual is a pretty awesome person. So I can see why it will be hard to detach from that person. I've also heard that you've tried to detach from that person, but the cords keep on coming back. No matter how much you tap into that magician flow, the cords just keep on coming back. Well, I'm picking up that you're not going to be able to cut those cords fully. I'm picking up that it'll ebb and flow, but I am hearing that you two will reunite when the time is right. If that resonates with other people, by all means, okay? I'm closing it out when the time is right. Okay, the lovers. Hopefully that resonates with you in some way, shape, manner, or form. If so, please like, share, and subscribe, and join the Craft and Conjure Aquarius Moon Tarot family. All right, peace.